This is your primetime forecast from Dr. Darm's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible. Brandy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, Inlow House Lodging and Events, East Alabama Waste, Jimmy's Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, Bama Diesel Repair, broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Fincher Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Welcome to your Thursday, East Alabama and West Georgia. Time now for your primetime forecast for April 3rd, 2025 from Dr. Don's Weather. Lots of damage last night across Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee. Tremendous amount of damage in western Tennessee and Selmer, Tennessee. Just devastating damage there from tornadoes and large hail. Lots of severe weather off to our northwest. You're going to be hearing about it this morning. However, we have a high-pressure ridge that is blocking that from moving into the southeastern United States, or at least Alabama and Georgia. So we're not going to have to deal with what you're hearing about to our northwest across East Alabama and West Georgia until maybe toward the end of the weekend, late Saturday night into Sunday morning. We'll tell you more about that coming up in this morning's edition of your Primetime Forecast, brought to you by Fincher Fence Company. Get in touch with the fine folks at Fincher Fence at 334-497-1495. You can also check them out on Facebook. And, of course, don't forget to get your ducks in a row with Dukas. Jamie Dukas, for all of your insurance needs across Alabama and Georgia. 256-831-7770 is the number to call to get in touch with Jamie Dukas. All right, so we do have a severe threat across Alabama and Georgia, but that won't come until Saturday night late into your Sunday, where we could be looking at tornadoes, damaging wind, and large hail up to a quarter inch in size. The timing on this, we're talking about early Sunday morning, sometime shortly after midnight Saturday night, through about 2 p.m. on Sunday. Now, the window of opportunity for East Alabama and West Georgia probably will not open until after sunrise on Sunday morning. And then I think the best chance is going to be around the noon hour, maybe between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. across East Alabama and West Georgia. Now, the timing is still questionable, and we'll work on that over the next couple of days. We'll have full coverage for you here on Dr. Don's Weather. But just know, the stuff you're hearing about that happened yesterday, last night, and will happen today to our northwest, across Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, maybe even northern Mississippi and extreme northwest Alabama could see some severe weather today. But that is not going to move down into East Alabama and West Georgia. Our next possibility for severe weather will come late Saturday night into the daylight hours on your Sunday. And again, we're going to be watching that for you very closely, and we'll have all the coverage for you here on Dr. Don's Weather. Here are your headlines for today. Breezy and warm. I mean, it is going to be summertime out there. Isolated severe thunderstorms are possible, but that'll be across northwest Alabama and up into Tennessee. For tomorrow, record heat will continue with spotted storms possible, again, across northwest Alabama. And then our next chance of severe weather comes on Sunday as a cold front approaches with a severe risk of storms. Then Tuesday of next week, the pattern will flip and will go much colder, and there's the possibility we could see some frost on Tuesday night. That's the way the weather works this time of year in the southeast. We warm up to summertime temperatures, we get severe storms, and then we cool off for several days, and then we do it all over again. It's kind of like doing the hokey pokey. And so we're in that pattern, and that pattern will continue through the month of April and maybe even into May. So nothing unusual here other than we just don't like to see those severe storms, but yeah, it's part of Mother Nature, and we're going to get you through it right here on Dr. Don's Weather. Let's take a look at your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms. It's currently 66 degrees. Wind out of the southeast at 2, gusting to 3. Humidity 97%. The barometric pressure 30.12. Dew point 66. High temperature yesterday, look at that, 86 degrees. We currently have cloudy skies outside. Sunrise this morning was at 6:39, and the sun sets this evening at 6:57 p.m. We are headed for a hot day across East Alabama and West Georgia. 88 will be the high in Roanoke, 87 in Wedowee. Look at 91 degrees in Alexander City, and we'll hit 89 in Auburn this afternoon. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent for today. Partly sunny skies. 88 this afternoon, down to 64 tonight. For tomorrow, partly sunny skies. 86 Saturday. Mostly sunny. 86. A chance of severe weather will creep into our forecast after midnight Saturday night. I think it will probably be toward daybreak and into midday Sunday before we get into the height of it here across East Alabama and West Georgia. But again, timing is still a question. We may have to adjust that a bit as we get a little bit closer. For Sunday, we're calling for thunderstorms. Some storms could be severe. 90% chance of rain, showers, thunderstorm, hail, tornadoes, damaging straight line winds will all be plausible. 90% chance of rain into your Sunday evening. 73 will be the high on Sunday. Then on Monday, rain showers continue early in the day. 61 will be the high. I think by afternoon we see sunshine, and then we go full-blown sunshine by the time we get to Tuesday with a high of 63 degrees into the 30s for your Tuesday evening. Here's your Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar. And you can see we got a lot of stuff going on out there this morning. I'll move the radar over to the left. You can see a big outbreak of severe weather just northwest of Dallas, Texas this morning. Showers and thunderstorms continue across southeastern Oklahoma back into central and northwestern Arkansas. And then that line of thunderstorms continues across central Tennessee up into eastern Kentucky this morning. Tremendous amount of tornado damage in Arkansas and western Tennessee yesterday, last night, and into early this morning. We had a tornado warning just south of Nashville, Tennessee. Within the last hour or so, I've not received any reports of damage there just yet. But again, that line is being blocked by high pressure that's setting across Georgia and South Carolina. And so that cold front will not be able to make it into Alabama and Georgia at the moment. But come Sunday, we're going to see a cold front sweep through the area and bring our next chance of severe weather for East Alabama and West Georgia. So go in a little bit closer this morning on East Alabama and West Georgia, our primary coverage area. You can see we have scattered clouds out there, but there is no precipitation across the area. Do you have your What About shirts? If you don't, you need to get in touch with Regina Smith today. There is a pinned link at the top of our weather page, Dr. Don's Weather, that'll show you how to get in touch with Regina and order your What About shirts so that you can don them at our second annual hurricane party, which will take place on May 31st at Boondocks in Wedowee, Alabama. Enjoy your Thursday. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. I'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning on Dr. Don's Weather.
That's a wrap on your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia, broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Fincher Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Poyds Farms. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by Randy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, Inlow House Lodging and Events, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadsley, Salem Auction House, Bama Diesel Repair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook. Share us with your friends and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back in your tomorrow morning for another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.